Hi everyone, welcome to our technology lesson. This will allow you to sign up for all the technology things you need to. You got about 6 minutes worth of video. You should pause and restart as necessary. You might want to play this on another device while working on a computer if you can. These are the accounts that we're going to be using and working with. We're going to skip Remind 101 for now. We might come back to it during the year, but it's on the list. Pretty straightforward. We're going to start with It's Learning. I know most of you are familiar with it, but this will give you a little tour of my space. This is the course space. It's the master course, so it'll look slightly different in your own. You got a little comic, some text. You got 2 email addresses. Email me with questions or problems, and submit an assignment. The submit an assignment will give you a bounce back message. That's our class calendar. I'll talk about that in a second when we talk about Google Calendar, and this is the class Twitter feed, which I'll talk about in a second when we talk about Twitter. All of your units are over here on the left. If you expand them, you'll see they're kind of numerically ordered. And you've got different folders and things in them. Again, it'll be a little different for your actual course. This is the master course. nGrade. Again, I think most of you are familiar with nGrade, but I want to point out one feature. For smaller assignments, I'll include comments in nGrade. This is me just making an assignment. There's your grade, and I hit a space and I type in a little comment. So for things that don't require a lot of commenting, but just quick comments, I'll do it through nGrade. From your page, from your view, this is obviously my view, you'll use the grade details button to see these comments. So make sure to click on that, the grade details button. All right, Twitter. We're going to use Twitter in 2 ways. One, as you might be familiar with Twitter, I'm actually going to have you follow certain people for class. You can choose those people, but they'll be class related. We'll talk about that in class. What you need to do is make a Twitter account if you don't have one, or if you want to use a separate one. Just your name, your email, and a password. We'll also be using Twitter for class announcements. You have to do this. You have to put the Twitter feed into your cell phone. Pause this if you want to read it. It just explains a little bit about it. Basically, it says that I will not use the Twitter account for class for anything other than class-related materials. The numbers at the top in the red box, 40404, and the message is down in the green bubble. Text that message to that number. You might get this auto-reply message. Ignore it. It's not the important one. The important one is this one that says you're now following our class Twitter feed. This way, class announcements will come right to your phone, and that's the important part. Google Calendar. I'll put class assignments in Google Calendar. You can simply use it on It's Learning, or you can add it to your own Google Calendar. If you want to do that, these instructions are on It's Learning. I know that's a long link, but you can copy it from It's Learning. Paste the link into your browser. The calendar will come up. There it is. At the bottom right, not sure it's actually visible on the screen there. There's a little plus sign and a Google term. Hit that, and that will sort of add it to your calendar. All right, and there are the instructions again. Again, those are on It's Learning. If you want to put in the iCal on your Mac, so that can be on your phone or something similar, here are the instructions on It's Learning. Another long link. You go into iCal, not iCloud, iCal the app. You go to that new calendar subscription. You paste that link in. You hit subscribe. And if you look below there where the, you can change the color if you want. All right. I would change the auto refresh to at least every 15 minutes, if not every hour. And then you're good. And if you look to where all the items are too should appear, there they are. That means you're now pulling from the Google Calendar. This error message comes up every now and then. I think it doesn't mean anything, but sometimes the connections can be a little wonky. Again, those are the instructions that are on It's Learning. Dropbox. We'll use Dropbox to share class notes. If you have a Dropbox account, it's pretty straightforward. If you don't have a Dropbox account, make one here. Just an email and a password. You'll get a link to share the folder. We're going to use Gobstopper as a way to read more interactively online. Go to gobstopper.com. There's the address. That's what the home page looks like. Click the Join as a Student button. There it is. All right, pretty straightforward sign up, first name, last name, email, password. Repeat the password to make sure it matches. And then this is what you'll see once you make an account. You want to click on the My Classes button at the top. There it is. All right, and then once you do that, you'll hit the Enroll in a Class button, which is in the red box there. This is the code you'll use. You might want to copy it down somewhere, pause and copy it down. Somewhat straightforward, but a little long. Once you put the code in, now you see English 4 there in the red box. The link is not live. We'll deal with that as class goes on. Final one is TED.ed, where I can add questions to YouTube videos. Go to ed.ted.com. There it is. And then click the register button. And there it is. First name, last name, email, password. And then a little confirmation thing. And below the screen there is the make an account. You'll get a confirmation email. That's what my dummy email looked like. All right, once you click on that confirm, it'll take you right back to the login screen. You put in your password, and off you go. And that's it. So see me with any questions. Thanks.